Hello, fellow robots out there in internet land. I am Sobertron, and welcome to the next episode of my Let's Play series. So, last few episodes, I've shown off the creeper coaster and the boom boom room, and now we're going to put it to use. I've gotten myself 30 wither skulls, and we are going to make 15 withers. And, or 15, 10. Let's do 10, because that's how math works. We're going to make 10 withers, and we're gonna be kind. We're going to distribute these to our friends. Now they know that it's all up and running, and they can stop stealing them from me. The one thing I don't know is if this still works in 1.15. I've heard reports that it might not. I've heard that it does. I haven't changed any of this since 1.14, so let's see if the wither escapes and we die. Backing up. Please work. I'm gonna turn my game sound down now. That's annoying. Oh, it appears to have worked. Okay, fantastic. So I'm gonna kill these guys, and I'll be back with you shortly. So seeing as how I was already in the end, I decided to do a bit of end raiding, and by a bit, I mean quite a bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share the wealth with my other server mates. So I was able to get just over 11 stacks of shulker shells, and we have a rule, when you go end raiding, half of your shells go to the community. So I am giving everybody a stack of shells, and a beacon, and an elytra. I didn't enchant it or anything, that would take too much time. Some beacon-based stuff, they can get that themselves, but I figured I'd make it easy for them. And then for Cash, I got her a little extra gift because she asked me to get end rods the next time I went end raiding. But I'm not just going to give these to the server mates. I'm going to go hide them. I'm going to go hide them in their bases. They have to work for this. I put in all this work. They could work a little bit. So I'm going to go hide these, and then I'll be back at the base to discuss what's going on up there. So all the shulker boxes have been hidden at various locations in other people's bases, and I'm going to leave a message in our Discord letting them know, and if they want a hint, they can ask, and I'll give them a very vague hint. But let's talk about what we're going to do today. So Cash has been working on doing some exterior decoration, just playing with some color palettes and things. We're not sure what we're going with yet, but we're just having fun with it. But what we're doing today is we are going to work on our trading hall, finally, because we've had many of these guys die due to entity cramming. So that's what is going on inside the pyramid right now. I was trying to figure out what other levels I need to place things at. Man, I need to figure out a better path up here. So looking at this up here, I wanted to try to squeeze it in up top, but I had a feeling it would just make the room too small. So we're probably going to end up putting it on this level here. So I am using LogicalGeekBoy's design. It's really cool. It's the same one Sham has at his place. And I think I'm just going to go on 3 walls. So that wall, and that wall. Maybe that wall. We'll see. I don't know how many villagers we actually want. Because this might be a temporary location. We might not keep it in this building. We might move it to an external building. But I need to get some trading going. I need to get some nice villager trades for books and amazingness. So let me fill all this out. I'll probably end up building the first module and some kind of transport system for these guys. And then I need to trap a zombie, so that should be fun. But I will be back as soon as all of that long, tedious hours of work is complete. I'm back with a little bit of progress to show you guys. So these are the modules right here. I'm playing with different textures on what I want to ultimately look like, and I'm leaning towards that one right there. The dark prismarine, I think, will look really good against the grays of the stone, and then some bone blocks behind there for a little bit of extra color. But I've done some spacing out of things to see how many villagers we can fit in here. So we can fit a maximum of 44, 11 on each wall, because I think I am going to go with this other wall being utilized. So DJ has been asking about his surprise box, and I've had to give him a few extra hints to find it. You find it? Yeah, I'm glad if he did, because that's awesome. Yay, he found it. I want to be able to access these corner bits, so I might remove these 2 on each side on all 4 corners, which will knock it down from 44 to 36, which 36 is still a good amount of villagers to have in here. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to use this template here, like I said, on this side, because our breeder is right on... I'm glad he liked the care package. Our breeder's right on the other side of that wall, so they're going to come in this way and then ultimately end up circling around the room, filling each workstation as they go. So I'm going to crack on building up, like I said, that module a bunch more times on this side, and then I'll be back once we are ready to start moving our villagers in. So I have been busy for the last several hours grinding away, making not 1, but 2 of these modules. I even was able to trap our first zombie in there. So what I'm thinking is this whole wall here is going to be nothing but stone cutters. Masons, I think they're called. Because they get really good trades trading andesite, diorite, granite that I really have no other use for. So once we turn them into zombie villagers and cure them, we will get some amazing rates. And yeah, server's busy right now. I'm thinking opposite wall is going to be the other miscellaneous professions, you know, farmers and things like that. But then on these two, I'm thinking nothing but librarian. So we are ready to test this. I haven't done it yet with our first villager. So right now I've got this temporary mine track laid out, and it takes us right to our breeder. Little turn here. Doo-doo-doo. So we probably won't be able to see the thing work because it's going to take a second. I might do a little station here to test them at first, but seeing as we're doing nothing but stone cutters, there's really nothing I'm going to be trading to get from them. I'm just getting emerald. So I've loaded this thing up with a couple of minecarts. I'm going to hit the button, and I'm going to try to hurry my way back inside the pyramid. Let's hopefully this works. That's unfortunate. Round 2. So I think I got this thing all working, but I haven't been able to test it because they all escaped. I didn't feel like putting them back in there, so they met an unfortunate end. They met an unfortunate end by my lava bucket. So now I need to AFK here for a little while. It's good that these guys are doing their thing, bringing up new villagers. I'm going to AFK here for a few hours, and hopefully we can get a couple in there, and I can finally test this. So the breeder's back up and running. I've got a couple of adults in there, so now we're finally going to be able to test this out. I've been doing a little bit of work inside to expand this a bit. Let's see. Yes, good. Let's get up there. Yay, villager. Okay, now he should be coming up here any second. Come on, guy. Where are you? Where are you, dude? What did I dork up? Oh. I've got another button I gotta push down here. I'm a genius. Okay, there we go. Take 2. Let's try that again. And down we go. Yes, perfect. It works. Yes, it works. It works, it works, it works. And he became a stonecutter. Good. Now, I can't figure out why some of these guys are still in brown coats and other ones are in the jungle village one. But honestly, don't care. Do not care. So, emeralds. So, I think what somebody told me is I have to lock this guy in place so then he'll officially claim this. Bricks, sure. Get some bricks. Okay. Cool. And do I need to keep trading with him to get better trades? I don't know. I have no idea how villagers work. I probably gotta talk to Sham or somebody about this, because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to expand this list a little bit. I'll probably do a little bit of research, but probably just talk to Sham. But yeah, I finished up the 3rd module over here, and I just started work on the 4th, and I figured I'd go check on these guys, and sure enough, I got them. And that zombie. I'm not ready to do the whole zombification thing. I want to fill this up a bit more. Maybe try to get a 2-for-1 going when I do splash potions. But yeah, I'll be back in a little bit. Hopefully we can I'll have this room filled out a bit more because there was another adult down there. Yeah, I'll be back in a little while. So guys, I've spent many countless hours getting this villager trading room together. Probably about 4 times, maybe 5 times longer actually populating this than it took to build itself. So let me explain what I plan on doing here. So over here, these are my money makers. These are my masons. And right now, some of them are okay, but this guy, he's my favorite. He's my favorite. He's got a granite trade and a diorite trade, plus the stone trade that all of them have. And I can make tons of emeralds off this guy. I might try to replicate this across the board. I really don't want andesite trades because I think andesite will look good in our build, and I want to keep as much of that as possible. So if I can get 3 or 4 more granite diorite trade dudes, it'd be fantastic. Over here on this wall, I've got my primary librarian, except for this dude. He was just the first guy before I really knew what I was doing, so he's got impaling and channeling, which is still good. He's my trident dude. But over here, we've got Efficiency 5 Aqua Affinity, Efficiency 5 Fortune 3, Mending, punch 2. We're going to need a lot of punch 2s because we go through bows like nobody's business. This guy, though, 2 mending plus knockback. You're probably my favorite villager in this place, except for that guy. That guy's better because he gives me emeralds. You take emeralds away. This guy, though, silk plus mending. This guy, silk, he might meet his demise eventually because he's only got a really good silk trade. Everything else is kind of meh. And then I've got my Unbreaking 3 guys. This guy's got Mending as well. This guy's got Frostwalker, which probably won't really need Frostwalker, but it's nice to have. Over here, I plan on doing a couple more moneymakers. I plan on doing 4 farmers over here, but right now I've only got the 1 and 2 potatoes and carrot guys. I don't really need the other ones, so we're going to probably have 4 potato and carrots as their initial trade just to make some emerald. Over here, I plan on doing some tools, weapons, and armor and things. So right now, I've only got the 1 tool guy, but what I plan on doing is 2, maybe 3, no, 2, definitely 2, maybe 1. Armor guys, depends on what the trades look like. I don't have the villagers right now, so I can't populate it. So we'll see what happens in the future. These toolsmiths, though, they gave me such a hard time. Such a hard time. I've replaced these guys so many times, and as you can see, I've only got the 1 there right now. He's got an Unbreaking 3 and a Silk Shovel, which is great. It's fantastic, but his pickaxe trade is kind of meh. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the future with these guys. Over here, I plan on doing my other librarians, miscellaneous books, and things like that. One of the first guys I got was Frostwalker 4. Or not Frostwalker, Featherfalling. Featherfalling 4. So I had to remove a bunch of these redstone blocks to get him where I wanted him. But then his other trades were kind of like, they're okay, don't really need him. So if I get another I keep saying Frostwalker. If I get another Featherfalling guy, you might be replaced. This guy, I really like because he's got 2 bow traits. He's got Power 5 and Flame. He came back with a Frostwalker 2. And seeing as that might be something in the future I need, that guy might get replaced. We'll see what happens. And then this is actually my second looting 3 guy. He came back with Quick Charge 2 and Multi-Shot. I don't plan on using crossbows because this bow, this Infinity Amazing bow, is the best bow. Mending is horrible. It's garbage, and crossbows are trash. Why would you need that stuff, guys? This is all you need right here. That's it. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. But I'm kind of at a loss right now. I can't do much more. That's a beacon. I can't do much more right now because my villagers are all children. I can't populate this anymore. So hopefully in between episodes, I can populate this a bit more to my liking. I also have no ability to reduce these trades. I had to borrow some things from Sham, which he can't complain about because I gave you gifts, Sham. Don't complain. I gave you gifts. He won't complain. It's fine. We're all friends over here on this server, and it's amazing. I love playing on this server. But honestly, guys, this was one of my favorite episodes to record. I loved learning a new aspect of Minecraft. I've never really played with villagers before. This is my first time doing it, and I think I've made some extreme progress in my knowledge. I hope I've helped you out a bit. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Next time, though, guys, I need to kind of prep some things. I need to work on some things next episode. I need to have the ability to get some potions, maybe a netherwort farm somewhere back there. I need to get some crops, maybe a crop farm somewhere back there. But who knows? We'll see. Tune in for next time, guys. But until then, you guys have a good one.